Joe Cusick of Cusick Advisors joins me now for a closer look at what's going on with oil. And Joe, we're watching those oil futures rise higher, but you're looking at some individual stock plays. So you're here with the Bull Bear Report. Let's take a look at some of the stocks that you see that you're either bullish on or bearish on. Let's start with the bullish stock.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at OneOK Inc. You love this one because it's obscure.
Never heard of it. Had you heard of this name before?
I had never heard of it.
Okay.
But the one thing that I will say, the reason why it caught my radar was twofold. One was that the implied volatility has really skyrocketed this, specifically in the April expiration for the options. I also picked up some activity where there were about 5,000 of the $22.50 calls that traded. The reason why that was so interesting was because the stock's trading at 27. These are $22.50 calls. They're about $5 in the money, and they have an 83% probability of being in the money at expiration. So in other words, over the next 45 days, they're expecting these things to be in the money. It's telling me there's conviction on the bullish side, especially in things like oil, natural gas pipelines.
So maybe we stabilize with oil.
Yeah.
Let's move on to your other name, and it's unusual as well.
Yeah, Plains All-American Pipeline. I saw about 7,500 of the $22 calls trade. These are in the money. The stock's trading at 23.5. So you're looking at an option that was trading that was $1.50 in the money. They still don't have the conviction to buy the stock outright, but there's a 66% probability that it could expire in the money at expiration. So they're looking at a high probabilistic option purchase. That interests me because it shows that, first of all, the strategist is smart. They're trying to pick high probability opportunities, and they're utilizing leverage wisely. And the other thing is that they're looking at sectors that have just been beaten down, and they're utilizing the derivative to put out their sentiment, but they're doing it with fixed risk.
And then finally in your list, a name that we've all heard of, and it's Chesapeake.
Yeah.
A lot of trouble for this stock. So what do you see happening? Is this stock going up or down from here?
You know what? Right now it's under a lot of stress. Obviously, the CEO, the tragic death, and also all the turmoil. Yes, all the turmoil. We've heard about it a lot. It's extremely volatile. It is only a $4 stock. About 10,000 of the May $3 puts traded. That is very interesting with the stock trading over $4 and some change. That's telling me there is someone that owns the stock, an institution that is potentially hedging for some potentially further downside, especially with potential further litigation. They don't know where this is going to go. They're doing 60 days of hedging for about 17 cents, and it only has about a 17% probability of being in the money at expiration. That to me is something you want to keep an eye on, especially if you're a Chesapeake owner.
So lots of worries about Chesapeake. Good to have you on the show. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.